yelling into the phone, "Lauren, Lauren!" I took the landline and dialed 911.
Oh, well, there's some guy been checking the place out.
The most terrifying 911 calls don't start with a scream. They start with a knock. A stranger at the door, a creak in the hall, a voice that shouldn't be in your house. And sometimes the operator hears the last thing you ever say. Tonight, 6 calls you were never meant to hear. From an intruder who's already inside, to a confession delivered like a grocery list, to a child who swears the man outside has no face. Listen closely. The horror isn't the scream. It's the silence right before it. Viewer discretion is advised.
The voicemail just went off, no ringing, nothing. It just, and that, like last Tuesday, that was about.
The tension starts to rise immediately. The woman's voice trembles as she describes a man hanging around her apartment. She reports him trying her door, peering through windows, and making an unsettling claim that he's simply looking for an apartment. But you can already hear her growing suspicion, her calm cracking under the surface.
Oh, well, there's some guy been checking the place out. Oh, well, he went in the back. I have an apartment in the back, and he said he was looking for a guy, and he comes to my door. And
then, as she speaks, there's an unexpected pause, a creak of a floorboard. She's clearly unsettled, and you know something's terribly wrong. This is no longer just a stranger outside. It's a looming, silent presence inside her apartment. In this moment, the line between fear and reality blurs. As she continues talking, she doesn't seem to realize that the man has already made his way inside.
yeah, and said he's looking for an apartment. So I live alone, and I'm an old lady.
Her calm facade starts to slip away. The realization settles in slowly, and with it comes that horrifying sense of vulnerability. How close the threat really is. You can almost hear her pulse quicken as the silence speaks louder than words. Her fear is so palpable it makes your skin crawl. This is the exact moment where everything changes. There's no turning back. The true horror lies in the stillness. The simple sound of a creaking floorboard is enough to shatter her attempts to hold it together. It's almost as though the world is holding its breath, waiting for the inevitable. You can't help but feel how close she is to the edge, even if she doesn't fully realize it yet. It's terrifying how quickly the familiar can turn into the horrifying. But sometimes the real danger isn't always the intruder outside. It's the chilling confessions that come from within. The second the phone rings, you feel the shift. There's no more pretense of control, just raw panic. Charles Foster, the man on the other end, sounds like someone who knows exactly what he's done, and he knows it's too late to undo it. The 911 operator barely gets a chance to speak before he blurts out, "I'm about ready to kill my wife." His words hang in the air, chilling in their calmness. This isn't someone struggling with a fleeting moment of rage. This is someone who's already crossed the line. And the phone call is just him letting the rest of the world catch up. You can practically feel the cold realization setting in as he speaks. It's like time is stretching, and every word out of his mouth just echoes louder in the silence of the room. The operator asks for his address, trying to do her job, trying to follow procedure, but you hear it, the desperation in her voice, and the eerie calm in his. He's already made up his mind. As he talks, you realize he's trying to stay composed, but there's something sinister bubbling under the surface. Every time the operator asks him something, he snaps back with a quick, almost irritated response, like he's already planning the next steps of his grim reality. It's not just about murder anymore. He's speaking like a man already resigned to the fact that what he's done can't be undone. His confession isn't filled with sorrow or remorse. It's filled with acceptance, with a sense of inevitability.
Voicemail just went off, no ringing, nothing. It just, and that, like last Tuesday, there was about a 5-minute voicemail on the
Okay,
phone.
so that's what your
kind of the same
mother-in-law
thing.
heard too, right?
But what really gets under your skin is how he almost welcomes it. I deserve to go to jail for murder, he says without hesitation, like he's already locked up in his mind. His words are haunting. There's no denying what he's done. No rationalization, just a dark acceptance of the horror he's caused. And the worst part? He doesn't even sound all that sorry. In fact, it's almost as if he's waiting for someone to acknowledge the depth of his actions, as if he's daring them to catch up with his fate. As the terror grows, you begin to wonder, was this just a creepy prank, or is something much worse lurking in the shadows? This 911 call is absolutely terrifying, and it's hard to shake it off. It starts, innocently enough. A girl says someone followed her and her brother home from school. They're alone, and the stranger is outside. But then, things take a dark turn. She says she's looking out the window and sees a tall man standing behind a tree.
Have you seen this person before?
No. Can you please send help?
Where are you now?
At home, in the living room. I'm looking out the front window. The tall man is scaring us.
But this isn't just any man. She describes him as faceless. His face is gone. As she talks, the fear in her voice grows. The lights go out, and suddenly, everything feels off. The operator tries to stay calm, but even she can hear the dread building. The girl keeps saying how tall he is, wearing a suit with long arms.
Where is this guy?
In front of the house.
What is he doing?
He's standing behind a tree. He's very tall. Help us. I'm scared.
She's terrified, and it only gets worse. Her brother isn't talking or acting scared. He's just staring at her. What's going on with him? But then, just when you think it can't get worse, it does. The girl starts saying that the tall man just wants to play, and then she says, "He's my friend."
Are you okay? Hello? Are you there? Hello? Young lady, are you okay?
I'm fine now. I'm not scared anymore. The tall man just wants to play. He's my friend.
The tone in her voice is chilling. It's like she's not scared anymore. She's almost calm. Then a window breaks. The operator desperately tries to get her to move, but the girl's voice changes. She says the man is with her now, and the fear in her voice is gone. She's almost friendly. The final words, "I see you, operator. You're scared," will freeze your blood. This call isn't just about a stranger. It's about something else. Something that shouldn't exist. It's unsettling. It's creepy, and it leaves you wondering. Was it just a weird prank, or was it something darker, tied to the terrifying Slender Man legend? Either way, this call will stay with you long after you hear it. With every creak and whisper, the real horror isn't in what she sees, but what she doesn't yet understand about her fate. This 911 call will make your heart race. Karen is home alone with her baby when a man starts trying to break into her house. The panic is instant. She's already terrified, and you can feel it in her voice as she tells the operator, "A man is trying to break in my door."
Police department.
The man is trying to break in my door. I don't know who he is. He said let me in.
She's doing what?
He's trying to break in my door.
The operator stays calm, asking her questions, but Karen's fear grows. You can hear the door being banged on, and she's up in the bedroom, locked away with her baby, praying it doesn't get worse, but it does. "He's in the house!" Karen suddenly screams, and the reality of the situation hits hard.
Are you still with me? Tell him you've got the police on the phone.
I've got the police on the phone. Who are you?
The man's broken through the door, and she's now trapped in the bedroom. Her voice is trembling with panic, but she keeps telling the operator what's happening. trying to stay on the line. The operator instructs her to lock the door, but there's no time to breathe. The man's at the bedroom door and Karen is shaking with fear. She tells him that she's got the police on the phone, but he's still there, questioning her. The terror is palpable. Karen's desperation is heard in every word she says. She's not trying to survive. She's trying to protect her baby with everything she's got.
Why are you here? Why are you here? Why? Karen?
The situation is horrifyingly real, and you can feel her fear grow as the man continues to ask, "Why are you here?" The call cuts off with Karen's voice still echoing in your mind. This one sticks with you. But sometimes the call goes silent, and in that silence, we're left with nothing but the chilling aftermath. This 911 call is deeply disturbing, especially because the victim, Ruth, was murdered while still on the phone with the operator. Ruth begins by explaining that a man's been checking out her place, and she's growing uneasy. He's been lurking around, telling her he's looking for an apartment. As she tries to piece together what's happening, she mentions that she lives alone.
What's the problem, ma'am? Oh, well, there's some guy been checking the place out. Oh. Well, he went in the back. I have an apartment in the back, and he said he was looking for a guy, and he comes to my door.
And is an elderly woman, heightening the sense of vulnerability. When the operator asks where the man is now, Ruth's voice trembles. "I don't have no idea." There's a moment of hesitation before she seems to realize that something's terribly wrong. The next words are chilling. "He's at the door." Ruth's fear is palpable. You can hear the desperation in her voice as she tries to stay calm. But just a few moments later, the line goes quiet. There's no follow-up, no closure, just silence. Tragically, Ruth is murdered while this call is still ongoing, and we're left with only her terrified words echoing in our minds. In contrast, the next call is disturbing in a different way. A man calls 911, reporting a break-in, but the horror he describes is unlike anything he could have expected. He says the intruder's scalp is hanging off, and when the figure turns toward him, the man realizes that something's very wrong. The tension builds as the caller hides in a closet, terrified, using coat hangers as makeshift weapons. Every sound, every shake intensifies the fear. But the most chilling moment comes when the voice on the other end asks, "What's happening?" And the man screams, "Go away!" as the threat inches closer. This call isn't as much about what's happening as it is about the complete horror and heartbreak in the face of the unknown.
Do you require assistance?
Please, there's someone in my house.
Okay, sir. I am notifying the police. Are you at apartment 2?
Please get someone over here. I won't.
But I need you to confirm your address first.
It's apartment 2.
Okay, the police are on their way, but I need you to calm down. Are you able to get to an exit?
No, I'm in a closet.
All right, I need you to stay calm.
Oh my God.
Do you have anything you can use to protect?
There's some coat hangers.
Okay, take one of the hangers and straighten it
They're
out.
all plastic.
Okay, sir. Is there anything else? What is happening? Sir,
They're right outside the door.
the police are only a few minutes away. I just need you to hang on a little longer.
Please, I'm so scared. I'm so... Oh my God!
Sir? Sir, are you there? Sir?
The caller's fear, his frantic attempts to protect himself, and the unsettling description of the intruder all make this one impossible to forget. These calls are a reminder of how fragile our safety can be and how quickly everything can change. If you found these stories gripping, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more spine-chilling content. We'll be back with more stories that'll keep you up at night. Stay alert. And remember, sometimes help can't come soon enough. Until next time, stay safe.